Okay, Brian Yamasaki here, Mushin Self-Defense Gym, Bountiful, Utah. One of my friends, professional fighter, Jake Paul, JTS, Jake the Snake Paul. And we're going to show the timing of the Indian Deathlock versus the whip up. I've had a couple people say that, you know, that it just wouldn't work against the whip up, or that when Sensei Paulson demonstrated it, you know, I was so much smaller than him, it didn't really make any sense. Jake here is like a 185-pound monster. I'm about 140 pounds. And obviously he's gonna, you know, this isn't a fight, it's a demonstration. And any time you're demonstrating something, he's gonna give me a little bit of help. You know, it isn't no holds barred, anything goes. He's gonna give me a little help and a little leeway with certain things, but on a conceptual level, you'll see that, you know, proof of concept, basically. A smaller guy can pull this off against a whip up versus a bigger, stronger guy. So here we go. We're gonna start here. He gets his outside leg over. It goes under his inside leg. His inside leg goes under my leg, stretches it out. Kind of sucks for me here. He's got this body lock on. I gotta keep my base, and I'm just gonna chill here for a second. Okay, I wait. He stretches. Go ahead, stretch it out. That hurts, and then he goes for his whip up. Right there, I kick my knee forward. Push his knee down. And down. Now maybe one other little detail is as he's pushing me over him to the side with his hands on my ribs, I might post on the tops of his shoulders here to get that. Okay, so basically I'm right here and I'm all stretched out and he's holding me tight like this, and as soon as he lifts me up, I'm gonna help go with that flow, bring my knee up forward, and then come back. All right? So let's just do this one more time. Watch the placement on my hands. Just kind of go a little bit slower this time so he can catch this. I'm here. As soon as he undoes, starts shoving me up, my hands go here, and my knee kicks up. Get the finishes pretty simple. Another detail is just watching how this leg goes from being stretched out like this to as he pushes me forward, I just go from here, it's loaded, to here. Just bring it forward and in. Yeah, almost like a knee. So another thing is, what happens if they just don't whip up? They sit there just cranking my leg, making it painful. Couple things. Number one, just relax, okay? Just relax and try to go with it a little bit. Like Eric Paulson showed, go ahead and stretch it out. There, just try to relax. Now, if he's holding on and making me uncomfortable, what I can do is take this hand, grab his shoulder, and put my elbow to the mat, okay? Now, he's got to deal with that arm in his throat. Okay, I can break that, and now start walking back this way. This way is a little bit more difficult, but I have to do something, okay? I've heard some people say, well, if you did that, I would just shove the arm across and get the arm triangle, which is possible. If I'm lazy and I'm doing this, you can just do it. Oh, yeah, that's not good. But if I know what I'm doing, I put this here and I bring my elbow down. It's kind of hard for him to power that across. And again, if he's doing that, I'm ready for it. I want him to do it, because that's what's going to help me up. Now I can get upright. I just want to bug his neck and make him undo his body lock. That's all I'm doing. And I know I'm not going to finish that with that paper cutter. I mean, heck, we'd even go old school here and use the old nutcracker choke here. He's got to do something about it. Yeah, he's got to do something about it. He's not going to sit there. He's going to undo and he's going to try to get an arm triangle or whatever else. Now I can get upright and start doing different things, coming this way and then coming up. Okay. So there you go. You know, what you do with the neck really isn't as important. I mean, the specifics of it, paper cutter, double fist choke or nutcracker, whatever, those things are really, you're just trying to get him to undo his body lock so that you can get upright and start doing different things. If the guy decides to do a whip up, then if you're ready, which you should be ready for that whip up. The Indian deathlock counter is right there. The time, you have to be on time, you have to have good timing, just like with a number of jiu-jitsu type moves. And then the last thing I want to say is simply that, you know, I'm not trying to bash on anybody or say that, you know, Indian deathlock's a better technique than the lockdown, or, you know, lockdown half guard game is not good. I actually really like it. I use it a lot, which is one of the reasons why I look at the counters. I want to know what's out there. I want to know how people can counter me, and then obviously I want to know how to counter people when they put that move on me. So, you know, by showing these different counters, it's just like anything. You know, if someone shows a counter to the arm lock, they're not dissing on the arm lock or jiu-jitsu in general. They're just showing a follow-up. You know, just like anything. So I'm sure there are counters to the Indian deathlock. I would love any of you guys out there that are doing your own deal that know some great counters to the Indian deathlock. I'd love to see those. So there you have it, Indian deathlock counter to the whip up, and ways to encourage your partner to undo the body lock when they do have a lockdown, so that you can move to other techniques. I'm Brian Dr. Sick Yamasaki. This is Jake the Snake Paul, Mushin Self-Defense Bountiful.